Today we're going to be doing ghetto teriyaki chicken. Here are the seasonings I'm going to be using. Ground ginger, garlic powder. In the back, that's brown sugar, black pepper, and salt. The other ingredients you're going to need are cornstarch, olive oil, soy sauce, and honey. Hey guys, so the first thing that we're going to focus on is our teriyaki sauce. Okay, and the first ingredient that we're going to add to the bowl is our honey. And make sure you visit my website PhillyJCooking.com for the full recipe. All the exact measurements can be found there. Alright, so that's our honey. We're going to add our soy sauce now. And I created this teriyaki sauce recipe myself, just through trial and error. Okay. That's our soy sauce. What we want to add now is our brown sugar. Get all that brown sugar in there. Okay, now we're going to add our ginger. I'm not going to add too much of that. And our garlic powder. I'm going to add a very, very small amount of that. We're going to add our cornstarch now. And last but not least, our water. And we're just going to stir this in really well. So we're going to set this aside. And we're going to move on now and focus on our chicken. We're going to be using chicken thighs. What you're going to do is you're going to remove all of this yellow fat here. Okay. And you want to remove as much of that as possible. For those of you who know how to clean chicken thighs, you can move on to the next step. For those of you who don't, I suggest you watch this part of the video. You want to remove as much of this as possible, and under the skin you'll find a lot of clear stuff. I call it slime. You want to remove that as well. Okay. And you're not going to get every piece of fat, but you just want to remove, like I said, as much as possible. Okay, so we're going to keep the fat on the thigh, but we're going to remove like this excess fat here. We're going to cut some of this. What we're going to do now is we're going to debone our chicken thighs. You're going to turn your chicken over, skin side down, and you're going to cut around the bone. And make sure you cut really closely to the bone so that you don't lose that much meat. And you're going to cut under the bone here, like that. Cut around and under. Okay. Just like that. I'll get back with you guys when I'm done deboning the other 3 chicken thighs. But that's the way you want it to look, like that. We're going to season our chicken now, and we're only going to use a little pepper. Just a little. Half a teaspoon maybe. And we're not going to use much salt at all. Not this much there. A very small amount of salt. Very, very small amount. Okay. And we're just going to massage the seasoning in. Then we're going to move over to the stove. So you're going to get your pan, you're going to place it over medium heat to the pan. You're going to add your olive oil. And we're going to let that get hot and preheat for about 45 seconds to a minute. Okay, we're going to add our chicken now. All right. Gonna let it cook on this side, and then we're gonna turn it over and cook it on the other side. We're going to turn our chicken over now and let it cook on the other side. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to remove about a tablespoon worth of this oil. Here's our teriyaki sauce from earlier. We're going to pour that in here. Look at that teriyaki sauce. Smells good. I'm getting ready to cut the fire off. It's pretty much done. We'll let the heat from the pan finish off the job, but this is pretty much done. That's your chicken teriyaki. Right. The sauce will continue to thicken as it cools down. Okay. Okay guys, and what I like to do is slice them to pieces like this, just to give them that restaurant look. You don't have to do this. It's nice and tender and really delicious. You guys are going to enjoy this recipe. Just follow it to a T. All right. They say that this is best served with white rice, and I would have to agree. But you can eat it with anything you like, obviously. Hope you guys enjoy it. Ghetto teriyaki chicken from Philly Boy J. Peace.